In a world of nonsense and ridiculousness, a lovable band of fools debate the pressing subject of pushing toy soldiers around very small trees and hills in a made-up fantasy world. Come with us as we join Dan, John, and Matt, well, sometimes, but not very often, as they tackle the 4-foot snake!
And we are live.
I love that intro.
It is, and thanks to Paul Welsh for sorting out that intro for the podcast that I've nicked and used for this streams. It is brilliant. I do love it. So welcome to Kings of Hearts round 3, and it's me, John, versus Skeld on the stream tonight. So tonight's game is loot, despite rumours to the contrary that it's basically killed because it's Varangrrr versus Varangrrr, and if anybody happens to picking up a token at the end of the game, that's pure by chance. I deny that's the tactics that we're both going to use here. Although it could well be it.
Every scenario is kill.
Every scenario is kill. It is. It's a very good move. Yeah. So we'll just walk through our armies so that you've got an idea what's going on. Because it's going to get extremely complicated. The ones with the red outlines and the pinky models are mine, and they're coming up from the bottom of the table and heading northwards. And Skeld's units, which are impeccably detailed and beautifully. There's people spending a lot of time on their armies. They're paying a lot of time on these armies. Are coming down from the top of the screen. So let's start off with my units from the left to right here. So we have Mounted Sons of KoW with the Brew of Sharpness for when you absolutely positively have to annihilate anything in front of you. We've got the Fallen with the Brew of Strength. And we've got some Dirty Butcher regiments for that fat chaff feeling. We've got a Magus on a horse with the Boomstick to effectively give Lightning Bolt 7. Great for taking out small chaff units. And we've got a Frostfang Horde with Elite. And behind them, we have the Draugr, which are got no magic items because, frankly, it's 75 points. They're too expensive for what they are anyway. We've got a Lord on Frostfang with the Chalice of Wrath, so that if you happen to waver him in combat, he'll still be there to kick your ass afterwards. And we've got a Frostfang Horde with Vicious there as well. Behind them, we have a Butcher Regiment. And hiding over here, just behind the woods, is Maggie, the Foot of the Fallen. So, Skeld, do you want to run through your army?
Yeah, so left to right, that's a Mounted Sons of KoW with the Stealthy upgrade. Not that is going to be particularly helpful.
That's a good point, actually. I think my Mounted Sons have got, my Mounted Sons have got the Stealthy upgrade as well.
Then in front of them, there's a Tundra Wolf troop. And then next to them is my Queen on Chimera.
Very nice.
And then I've got a unit of Huskarls. And then it's so tiny, I can't tell which one that is. That's the Magus. Again, just as they come. Most of my units are as they come. Yep. Then I've got a unit of Draugr. Yep. And just behind them is a Skeld. And then I've got a unit of Fallen.
Yep.
But they're the only people with an item, which is the Mead of Madness, which is the
that's the increased speed at charging, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Wild Charge 1. And then I've got 2 Magus Conclaves. One of them has so that Magus Conclave B doesn't have a Famulus, and then Magus Conclave A does have a Famulus, which is the Elite upgrade.
Yep.
And then there's another unit of Draugr.
Yep.
Another unit of Tundra Wolves and another unit of Sons of KoW with the Stealthy upgrade again.
Excellent. So as people can see, we're actually playing with only 2/3 of the board here. Well, like I say, this is definitely not a kill scenario. We're definitely going to just run up there and grab tokens and run back and hide in corners, because that's exactly what the Varangrrr do. They absolutely don't just charge headlong and have a big scrap in the middle.
It's going to be like the beginning of a dodgeball game where everybody runs up, grabs the tokens, and runs away again.
Yeah, I was never any good at that. I was never fast enough. I was more of a blocker at the back in being able to jump out of the way occasionally. Okay, do you want to roll for first turn then?
Yeah.
I will warn you, we've rolled lots of ones so far. Okay. Still, that's going to be
again.
lots of fours. Oh, here we go.
The Universal Battle Roller.
Hey,
there we go. I am going to go second.
Okay, fair enough. So it's John turn 1. I'll turn. That'd be even better. I do swear I've not had that much drink tonight. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, what the hell?
That reminds me. I need to fix the X and Y.
Yeah.
He's gone for it.
Gone for it. Yeah, definitely. It's
Supposed to be commentating and stuff ourselves.
Yeah, good luck trying to get through that cap. I'll move my Magus on top of the hill because I need to take out those. So look, okay. He's going to stay there. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, they're in range. That's fair enough. Can we get a still shot if I put? Yeah, because we're on the hill, so that's height 3, 4, 5. So yes, that's fine. Charge. I'm not exactly subtle here. Do I need to be on top of tokens? Just I'm looking here now for tokens where they need to be on top of or just touching. If it's on top of or in contact with. Okay, it's fair enough. Yeah.
It's all right. It just means I have to kill him.
Absolutely, yes. I've got speed 7, haven't I? Yes, that's 14 move. That's fine. Let's be honest, there's not a lot of subtlety in this. They've only got 8-inch move. So I'll move up as fast as I can. There we go. Do. And Maggie's going to turn. And she's going to run just 14. And then obviously pivot back that way. 3, 6. Oh, so can you get me there? 3, 6, 9, 12. 18, 19 and a bit. No, you're fine. That's good. Okay, so Magus moved onto the hill and didn't move more than too much. So I'm going to then use Lightning Bolt 7. Where's my tokens? Oh, I don't have. That's irritating. Wait just a second. I shall get the right 3-inch token things. Where are they? That one. And another one. Okay. So Magus is going to do Lightning Bolt 7 against your Conclave. Conclave A, because that's the best one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, those are the grown-ups rather than the children.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're on 7 attacks. You've got cover there.
Cool. Yep.
It's 5. 3 hits.
Ouch.
Piercing 1. 1 damage. Ouch. There's no overshooting involved in my army, so I'll then roll nerve check. At 7, that's fine.
Good to hear.
And I shall, end of my turn, I shall grab tokens and put them on my unit. Yay! Let's call the game. That's it. Finished. Internet died. The game's over. We're game over. Game over, man. Game over. Okay. It's your turn 1.
Okay. Right. Let's get that marker out of the way. Right. Decisions. I am going to. How far can they go? 6, 12, 13, 15. I should be able to. Oh, all my units just disappeared as I clicked the wrong place. Right.
Yeah, you click anywhere else, and it brings them back, and you go, oh, shit.
So this is where I'm going to show my ignorance of the game. So I'm going to try and I want to double charge your chappies there with my mounted sons and my tundra wolves here. Which I think I should be able to do. They're both in the front arc. Depends whether I'll actually be able to fit because your lord is sticking out.
Yeah. The issue you're going to have is because they're right behind each other.
If they go like,
the issue you're going to have is your Timberwolves go first.
Yeah,
they're in front, and will position there. And it's
I might charge the wolves against your lord instead.
Yeah,
and then so I was trundled down like that, and trundled down like that. They were in reach. They slot in nicely like that. These guys will stonk down.
So we've got first turn. It's going to combat. This is what we want to see. This is what the people demand.
Yeah, the Fallen are going to do the same, but with these guys. Yeah. The Tundra Wolves are actually going to get out of the way and go like that, and then I'm going to double charge.
Oh, your flappy thing's going to go in, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah.
Straight like that.
So Matt Green's just posted, not wasting any time.
No messing.
We've got lives to lead. We're on the game over quickly.
Where's my Magus? There he is. He's going to advance 5 because he's only got his little legs to carry him.
Yep.
They're going to go straight forward 8. They're going to go straight forward 4 so that Magnild can't get them in the side. Actually, no, they're not. They're not going to go forward at all. My Skeld is going to run up.
Okay. Yep.
10 so that he gets his little bubble in.
Yep.
10. It's much faster using a ruler. Right.
Apparently, we should have used clock cam. Is that just to clock up how fast we can get the game finished?
Yeah. Right. So shooting. So Magus Conclave here is going to shoot. Where's the other one? There it is. Magnilled.
Okay. Individual, so -1.
Yeah. So hitting on 5s, I think it is. I can't remember. I think it's 4s to hit normally.
Is 4s or is it 5s? Oh,
ranged is 4 from Magus Conclave. So 5s to hit.
Yeah.
This is the elite one, I think.
Real ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the elite lot, which it actually counts. So elite.
Nope.
No hits at all. So the other Magus Conclave, just if you want to have a look, I think it's just.
It's clean. Yeah, it's a clean shot. Yeah, it's fine.
So they're going to be doing 5s as well, but they don't get to reroll any 1s. Oh, look at that.
No, that's not acceptable.
It's a D3. So 2D3, 3 hits.
2D. Oh, you rolled D3s. Yeah, make sure you don't
turn
that back off again.
Yeah. So
defense 5.
it's piercing 2, so 3s. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Yeah.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
No, that's pretty good. You're not going to break her though. She's dash 15.
Yeah. And she can't be wavered, can she? So
no, she can't be. No.
Right. So that's it for shooting. So we'll start off with your boss man in the middle against my Tundra Wolves.
Yep.
So I've got 9 attacks.
Yeah. Did they come through the? They came from the far side, so they wouldn't come through the diffuse.
Yeah.
Right? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
So 9 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
So 6.
TC 1. So hitting. So defense 5 normally. So 4s.
So 4s. Oh, look at all those 3s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Yeah. And the nerve is 15, 17, so you can't break him. But you roll anyway because you
could waver him.
Some weird shit could happen.
What, like if you watched my last week's one,
I'm ready with it. No, it's fine.
No, the 2 extremes. Right. So then we'll go the Mounted Sons we'll go for next.
Okay.
So they have 18.
Yep.
And again, they didn't come through any difficult terrain.
3s and 3s.
So 13 hits. That's pretty good. Good from my point of view.
Oh, that's good. 8 damage.
8 damage. Uh, 16.
That's wavering, isn't it?
8
and 8, 16. Yeah, that's wavering. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay. Wasn't expecting to lose that.
And then we'll do the Fallen. So the Fallen have 20, I think. Or is it 18? No, it's 18. That's the Huskels that have 20, isn't it?
Yeah.
18.
On 3s and 4s. That's a cushion.
12 of them.
Yep. 7.
7. Right. Have I rolled that yet? No, I haven't rolled that yet. No. 7.
7 times 14, they're absolutely fine. Well, apart from taking 7 damage, they're absolutely fine.
Yeah. So this lot now. So, oops, zoomed in too much there. Right. So the Mounted Sons we'll go for first. 13 hits.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh my lord!
13 damage.
Oh, where's that? Where's that? It's not UV dice. It's merely confirmational bias. 13 damage. Yeah. Okay, they're dead. And you got your chimeras going as well.
She's got 10 attacks.
Yeah. 3s and 2s.
Reroll 3 of the 1s because she's got elite.
Mm.
So 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And she's got crushing 3, I think, isn't she?
Yeah, it's. I think so. Yes, I think it's 2s to kill.
Just double check. Yeah. So 6.
Okay, so we're at double 1 territory. No.
You haven't got any inspiring nearby.
No. So that means you get to choose where the token goes to now and put it onto you.
I shall give it to my mounted sons.
Mm-hmm. And then you can reform.
Indeed. What am I going to do, though? I might. What's that lot? That's the Fallen. Don't particularly want to be going up against the Fallen.
Steve Hilder has joined in. Let's see. It's a big melee in the middle of the board. Varangrrr. Turn 2. No, it's turn 1.
Turn 1, yeah. Bloodbath in the middle. Right. I'm going to pull back D3 with the mounted sons.
Okay.
Controversial, I realise, but
no, not with the token. It's not. It's exactly what you should be doing. Sacrificing
so I only go
your,
back 1 inch.
Leader. Yeah.
But there we go. And then she is completely butted up, so I might just leave her where she is.
Just check your flank. That's fine. Yeah, you're right. That's fine.
Yeah.
I was just cautious there. I've not checked.
Yeah.
But I was worried that you'd expose the Fallen.
No, I hadn't exposed my flank to the Fallen. No,
because that would be bad.
That would be bad.
That would be very, very bad. Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's it. Oh, damn it! I forgot to shoot lightning with Magus. Never mind.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, unless if you don't mind me doing it.
No. If you go for it. Yeah.
So I was going to shoot your Magus with my Magus.
Yeah. Makes sense. Go for it.
Very decent of you, thank you. I don't think it's going to have made that much of a difference. 1.
Do you have elite for your Magus?
Oh yes, I do actually. Yeah, they all have elite.
Yeah,
I always forget that because they didn't used to.
No, you have to buy it usually. But,
yeah, so that's 2.
Yeah, defense 5. So 4s. 1 hit. 1
so
damage.
1.
Okay.
So something's better than nothing. I suppose if I get a double 6, he'll waver. So no.
Okay.
Right.
So that was interesting turn.
Yeah. Your turn 2. Have we got a turn counter? Do we need a turn counter?
What I normally do is when I've got some 2s around, I put the turn counters into the top corner, but I don't have any 2s available because they're all on my models. Okay. Nobody's got. The thing I need to check is Iron Resolve on Magnild gives me a 2. And it drops down to 1. Since I always forget Iron Resolve, don't I, Bob, who's watching it on live stream?
Yeah.
I remember
the Fallen have Iron Resolve as well.
Yeah. And so did Draugr.
Oh, yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah, which is spectacularly weird. Okay. So
that was a turn counter, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was my turn counter up there. So I'm looking to charge your big flying beastie, and I'm going to charge him with the Fallen and the Butchers. The Butchers are height 3, so they can see. Yep. So that would go to there. That would do 1 pivot. So I think that gap there, 29 degrees. Shit, come on. Okay, slightly more angle needed. Slightly less angle, sorry. That's 29. 32. 32. Let's try 32. Nope, it's going to be somewhere between those two. See if we can do it. 31. 30. There we go. Oh, have I managed to get myself into a position where I can't charge you? I do believe I may have done. Let's pull it all back. Okay. So it's charged there, impact, and move to the final position, which is roughly half these units, because they're actually exactly half because they're the same width, which is there. Advance forward. Okay. So I think it's somewhere around 29 degrees. I want that. I want that spiky thing so I can see whether it's clearing that bloody unit or not. Let's try there. No, that's definitely not right. No, I think I've managed to actually get to a point where I can't actually charge you 2 units. No. No, I can't charge you with both units. That is really quite irritating. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No. It's no. What you're supposed to say there is played for, got.
That was a complete accident on my part. So
it's
I
one
know
of the,
how irritating
it's one of the
those things
great
can be.
skills
So
of,
I feel for you.
No, it's one of the great things about Kings of War is it is actually quite important to. But I can get your fall in the flank 3, 6, 9, 12 into the flank there. Because I think they'll make that. Oh, get off. Sorry, my mind's now gone. No. Honestly, I've not had. I'm just on ginger beer. There's no alcohol involved.
Oh,
I still can't get my eyes into doing that charge right. Well, I know there's a way around this. Okay, I think that's going to get me damn close to it, possibly a little less. Yeah, that should do it. Bonk, 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 bonk. Boink. Hits there first before it hits your unit there. Yeah, that's fine. Can it fit into that gap? No, it bloody well can't. Because that would go to there.
unless you were able to. No, because you can't. I was going to say if you pulled back an inch with your frost fangs, but that doesn't.
If I come back an inch, fine, but they can't charge. Then that's fallen. So it's either hit the frost fangs with the front and kill them off, or not.
Undo, 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 undo.
Yeah, that's it. Right. So we're now playing with those. So I don't want to play with those. Okay. There we go. That's where the correct position was. Do we just take out your Draga? Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12. Chuck your Draga in the front. And I'm going to countercharge my Frostfangs into your fallen there. Now, if I pull those back an inch. So I'm going to pull these back. Put training wheels back on. So you can go back 3 inches. Can't share the safe. We'll shuffle over to the. I don't even know what Bob's trying to say there. He's probably saying that I probably can do it.
And if sharing the space is not possible due to blocking terrain or units occupied, that would otherwise be a charging unit's final position.
All right, so I could do it. In the event that a multi-charger charges against the same target facing cannot share the same space with a unit equal.
Oh, so you probably could have charged the butchers into my
blocking terrain. Okay, if that can I go back and do that then? If
yeah.
I think that was in the Q&A, must be. So it moves. You move slightly further over. Okay. So it's actually like that, because that was the problem, wasn't it? I was hitting the.
Yeah. If it had been on the table, I probably would have said that's fine anyway. So.
Yeah. It's one of the weird things.
It's
okay.
The minutiae of the computer.
Absolutely. So I'm going to bounce these back because they've been hurt. You've assaulted them. So hold on. So they move back. Get myself out of this. So they move back 1 inch, disengage, and then their move is a little bit back. There. Okay, and I can see your flank from my Frostfang Lord into your knights.
Okay.
Because you're offset slightly, and and I'm nimble, so I can pull back a small bit, pivot, charge. Which may keep my beloved Frostfangs safe for a little bit. And the Frostfangs walk back with that token. Okay.
This is going to hurt.
Yeah, but then you've already wiped out my elite unit and seriously fucked up some of the way of the units. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath. Listen, let's not joke about this. This is going to be brutal.
Going to pick the loot up off of your bodies.
So let's just make those as level as we can now. We'll see how that goes.
That butcher's on the left is now wrong. It only has space to fit, not space to charge. Oh, I don't know. To be fair, as long as we both agree with the rules, it doesn't matter what the rules are.
It doesn't matter what they really say. Okay, so Maggie is... how far can Maggie go from there? She wants to get... I don't want to be in your charge, Axe. I don't want to get bogged down with you guys, so I'm going to go pivot and 14 to there.
I should be drinking out my drinking horn, not out of a bottle.
You have a drinking horn?
I do. I have several.
I've got a horn. I've got a mug made out of horn, which I've taken to events before, and very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on to shooting now. So my Magus on horseback is going to again shoot your rather nasty, horrible. The problem is they get really nasty towards the end, and now I've got enough damaged troops that it's going to be a problem. So I'm hitting on 5s. That's good. 3 hits. 1 more damage. Yay! And yeah, they're fine, surprisingly enough. Okay, so combat-wise, tell you what, let's start over. I will say over here where I'm putting them out. So let's do my Frostfang into the flank. So Frostfang Lord has got 8 attacks, so 16. And he hits on 3.
I'm fiddling with tokens. There we are.
Okay. Oh, good. 9 hits. Joy. Mine. I'm not going to complain about that. Crushing 3, so 2s. So 6 damage.
It's that stealth that did it.
And 6 damage. Surprising enough, completely not affected at all by that. They love it. They love it. This is going to go horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. I just know it now. Okay, so second combat. That's Frostfang Horde here. So that is 30 attacks.
30 attacks. That's nasty.
And they've got elite, so re-rolling 1s. But they only hit on 4s. So I've got 5 re-rolls. So that's 2. So that's 15 hits. And they are crushing 2.
So 3s.
3s. So 11 damage. And that's dead. There's a skull behind
there's
them.
the Skeld, yeah.
They're still dead.
It's more dead.
They're very, very dead. You can't get around that gap there. They could flank charge me, so I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go D3 backwards. Do I go D3 backwards? Yeah, D3 backwards works. If I don't get far enough, it's fine. 2 inches back. I don't think it's going to be enough. Take token with me. Oh, it is. Yeah, you're in front. Cool. Excellent. Okay, combat over here. So let's start with the Fallen. So 18 hitting on 3s. 14 hits. 2. So 3s to wound. 9 damage. And the Butchers have 9 attacks on 4s, so 5 hits. And crushing 2, so again 3s. So that's 4 more damage.
That's 13 in total.
Okay. 11 and 7, so dead.
Yeah. To find her under all of those tokens. There we are.
Okay. So I'm going to move my Fallen sidestep, D3. So 1 inch. And I'm going to pivot those boys round. To there. Okay. So that's it for combat, isn't it? Yeah. Where's Maggie? Maggie's out of combat. So skeleton.
2.
2. As it happens, the Butchers didn't do enough by themselves. The fallen did enough damage there to take it out. So
right. You're not wavered anymore. But I'm going to stonk into you next anyway. Right.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm dead next.
So these mounted sons are going to disengage from your chappie, which pushes them an inch sideways, doesn't it? But that doesn't really make any difference. Then I'm going to go smack into the front, and then I shuffle back across. My wolves are going to go into the side of your lord. These Draugr are going to turn and charge, which I think makes them hindered. I know. The hill isn't difficult, is it? Yeah, it's
a hill.
It's a hill. It's fine. So they're not hindered, but let's see. He's my Skeld. He's gonna sort of select him. He's gonna go forward 5. The Magus is going to go forward 5 as well. Not 5.1, but 5. These guys are going to go forward until they basically can't go forward any further because the Magus stood in the way. Right, this is where it's going to get. So my Tundra Wolves can see your butchers, but I can't pivot through that building, can I?
No, I can't.
But they are. I think they're nimble. Does that make any difference? No, I don't think it probably does.
I don't think. No, you basically you have to go sideways. You basically have to jog sideways through that gap, and that's
irritating. Right. In which case, oh no, I can't go backwards and pivot. Can I go backwards and pivot? I can pivot once, even though because they're nimble, can't I? If I go backwards, is that how it works? Not sure.
So, sorry, for what for?
So you can pivot because normally if you go backwards, you can't pivot, can you?
But you're nimble. You're nimble, so you can do a pivot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my mounted sons are going to charge, so I might as well do that. Oops. No, that's the token. There we are. So I'm going to go backwards like that, and then pivot like that. And then these guys can't see Magnild, so they're going to turn like that, and then they're going to go forward 4 in the hopes that she can't do anything nasty to my Magus Conclaves. And then speaking of that, I'm going to do some shooting. So my Skeld is going to throw his axes at your mage.
He's going to do what?
He's got axes.
2 shots.
Huh? 2 shots. 2 shots. 1 hits, 1 doesn't.
Yeah. Oh,
there's a wound.
Damage.
Yeah. Then my Magus is also going to shoot him.
Yeah.
With his lightning. For 2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
And 2 more wounds.
Oh, that's actually a bit of a concern now.
And now, do I shoot him with more, or do I just leave him to it? I can't see them. How tall are butchers? They're not taller than Frostfangs, are they?
Butchers are height 3. No, it might be the same actually. No, the Frostfangs are height 4.
Oh right, yeah. So I can't see the butchers over there. Oh well, I might as well shoot him with the Magus Conclaves as well, because I don't think I can hit anything else with them. So this Magus Conclave first. So B.
Yeah.
Another
Come
2
on.
hits. So 2d3.
It's sorry, no.
Oh no, sorry, it's 1 hit, isn't it?
Yeah. Because
it does do 3 hits. Sorry.
That'll be 2 damage. Piercing 2 or 3?
Piercing 2.
3 damage. Yeah, that's looking like a dead Magus there.
I haven't got anything else to shoot really with the other lot. As I didn't pivot anywhere, I wouldn't have been able to see Magnailed anyway. So I might as well shoot him again, just to absolutely positively
make sure.
Yeah, 1 hit.
Yeah.
So 1d3. And he does 1
hit. Yeah, 1 proper hit.
And it does do a wound.
Yes. Yeah.
So nerve.
I don't think he has Inspiring Talisman, does he? No, don't be silly. No, he's not. So he is dead. He's out of there.
Absolutely, positively.
He's most definitely dead.
The first what I'm going to do is my Tundra Wolves into the flank of your... so they do 18 in the flank.
Yeah.
So 12 hits.
Yeah. And forced to wound because they got TC because they weren't charged last turn.
So 8. 8 wounds.
What the hell? Okay, so he's carrying 2 wounds already, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nerve check. Oh, you can bloody re-roll that one. Oh God.
Universal battle.
We
Cheers, Universal battle.
Yeah, we love your Universal battle. It serves him right for not doing anywhere near enough damage to the knights and leaving himself absolutely prone.
What am I going to do? I'm going to go backwards with them.
Man, game over.
I'm going to go backwards D3.
Okay, yeah.
They've got a high enough move that they can do some interesting things if necessary. Nimble. So.
Yeah.
Right. So that's got rid of the Inspiring. So the Draugr.
Yeah.
I've never actually attacked with the Draugr before, so see how many attacks they have. 12.
They're 12 attacks. They're not particularly good at attacking, but they just stay around for bloody ever. So 12 attacks on 5s.
4 4.
And 5 to wound. No, no damage.
Nothing. And then these guys.
Yep.
So they have 18 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, so 10 of them.
Yeah. No TC because you got thumped last turn, so you're
crushing 1, so that's 4s. So 1. 1 damage.
Well, consider. Oh, hold on. After rolling 13 damage last time for the other one, I'm not. These are not tears of weeping here. But then you're still going to roll 6 now to get rid of them because you got rid of my. Yeah, that's enough, isn't it? 8. That's 19.
10,
yeah. This is no.
What's the charge range of butchers?
They've got 12-inch charge.
So I might as well. I get
you got a token.
I get the token, so I'm going to stick it there.
Yep.
What shall I do? I'm going to back up in a good.
What is this with Varangrrr reversing?
I know.
This is embarrassment.
Only 1 inch.
Yeah, Steve Hildrew. I love how surprised John is at how much damage Varangrrr can do. Yeah.
And then this lot over here.
They don't do it for me though, Steve. They don't do it for me. Only my opponents to get ridiculously high rolls.
18.
18 on 3s.
So 10 of them. They are unharmed. So
yeah, TC1. So it says there's 3s. Oh,
so
wow!
Only 3. Look at those 1s and 2s.
Yeah. Okay, so we roll double 6 and do something stupid like that and wave at them.
5 and a 6.
Okay,
14.
That was okay. I like taking the piss, but that is slightly too close to the to it, to be honest. Right.
So turn 3. Turn 3.
Okay. What can I do here? Okay, so I'm going to counter charge. Good charge, Magus. Can I just see if I can charge your Magus? I know it's really nasty. Before we start, can you just make sure that is aligned properly? Because your Draugr
Which is
against
lined? Oh, right.
Draugr versus my.
Oh no, it's slightly wonky.
Yeah, just make sure they're absolutely level because this might be a bit of shenanigans going on. I want to make sure it's absolutely level and in the right place.
I think that's straight and even now.
Okay, so if I go back 1 inch, can I do a single pivot? I can't get around there. I have to do a full 90 degrees and I can't see you. So no, that's fine. So I'm just going to charge back into you.
Fair enough.
Okay, Butcher's going to go in the front and Maggie's going to go into whatever arc Maggie happens to be inside. Into your
Mounted Sons.
Yeah, into your Mounted Sons. So, boink.
Well, she's an individual, so I'm not too worried about her doing extra damage. She does enough damage as her own.
Yeah, it's a 7 damage she does. It's rather nice. And they're going to go into the front. Here, sorry, again with the mouse. Where the hell's the tokens gone? Where the blue tokens gone? I deleted them for some reason.
No, the 3s.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
No, I've shoved them off the side.
So obviously, the 4 are going to charge straight into there, and with a very small pivot, those boys are going to hit the side there, and they're going to go into the side.
Yeah.
Try and kill your knights off. That will happen, but it's worth a laugh anyway, just for the fun of it. Draugr are going to walk up behind that unit there. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that because I want to be able to position and pivot afterwards. That would be a really silly thing to do, Jonathan. What are you thinking of there? Okay, shooting. You killed it. So let's do combat. Let's do this far side here. So let's start with Maggie.
Okay.
So Maggie has got 7 attacks. And she's hitting on 3s with elite. So 2
reroll 2s. 2. Sorry, not 2s.
Yeah. So that is 6 hits. Yeah.
Yep.
She has crushing 2, so 3s. Oh my god, 2 damage.
That was pretty poor.
Pretty pants. Okay, Butchers in the front, 9 attacks. Hitting on 4s, 6 damage.
6 hits, you mean?
Sorry, 6 hits and 4 damage. Crushing 2.
So 12. 15, 17 now.
Yeah.
And they are 6. Just outside of my inspiration.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, by 2 pixels.
Yeah.
So that's 6, 12, 6, 18, so dead. They're all 6 there. Yeah. And tell you what, I'll take the token back. This is definitely a token swapping program. You're at charge arc, so that's great. I'll just pivot that way. And pivot her to there. Okay, let's do combat here. This is a really bad idea. This is such a bad idea. 30 attacks, and these are the elite ones. So 30 hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
So 4 1s you got.
Yeah. So 3 onto. So that's that is 15 hits.
Nice.
2s, 13 damage. And still dead. Just about 16.
Yeah, dash 14.
Yeah. Okay, let's just put you so that both units are in the front. That's good there. Okay, combat here. Let's go for the fallen first. 18 attacks. Hitting on 3s. So that's 11 hits. Killing on 3s, 8 damage.
Mouse not doing what it's supposed to do. Right.
18 attacks from the butchers on the flank there, hitting on 4s. That's 11. Wow, 11. I'll take that. Crush 2, so 3s to kill. That's 9 the more damage.
So that's 12, 15, 17. So snake eyes. Definitely not that.
Definitely not that. No.
And then you get the token back again.
I do indeed. So I'll put it onto the fallen, and I'm going to move the fallen back D3. So a whole 3 inches. Bit more than wanted, because I'll just pivot these then to face whatever the hell you're going to try and throw at them.
It's only going to be a Tundra Wolf shaped helm.
That'd be the Tundra shaped hull. Yeah, that'd be them. Okay. So that again was a Maggie. Yeah. Someone's pointing out that the one wound was left flying around.
Oh, yeah.
Maggie's one wound, but she's not taking a nerve check, so that turns. So she's not getting rid of it. Oh, they have though, didn't they? So they done it too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for God's sake! And that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, you're turn 3.
My turn 3. Right, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to, well, Magus, first of all, is going to sort of go along here. Oops, I'm moving the whole battlefield there. Right, there we go. 5 to there. Then do some easy things first. So the Tundra Wolves are gonna
come in against the
flickering all over the place.
Yeah.
I've over zoomed. There we are. Got one of those mice that for an apple that when you slide your finger across the top of the mouse, it zooms in and out.
Yeah.
Which means that when I'm not clicking hard enough, it slithers all over the place.
That's irritating.
Yeah. He's going to go. Actually, I don't think it doesn't actually matter where he goes. Let's undo that. Because he's not mighty. Right, I'm going to double charge your Frostfangs with the Huskarls and the Tundra Wolves.
Yeah, wise move.
So they're going to go smack. And in like that.
Yep. And if you just move those forward, they'll still hit the unit and slide over. There you go. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, that's fine. They're in. There's no way you can charge. Your doesn't matter where your Skeld is.
Well, he's not mighty, so I think I can just charge straight through the middle of him anyway.
Yeah.
And so can you. Right.
Yeah, but I want to kill him on the way through. That's the difference.
Oh, true. He is actually going to slide out slightly so he can see your butchers.
Okay.
Because then I'm going to do some shooting. So the Magus, where's the 3 gone? Magus there is going to shoot those fallen.
Yeah.
Probably won't do an awful lot, but hitting 3 of them. That's not bad.
Good. Yeah. First 5. 1 damage.
Only does 1 damage.
Yes, up to 3.
Might get a double 6. No.
You don't.
Oh, and they actually go down to 2.
Yeah.
Then pretty much every other shooting is going to go against these butchers. So we'll have 2 thrown axes from the Skeld. Neither of them hit. Then we'll have the non-elite Magus Conclave hits once. But does 3 damage rolls, which is quite nice. But what's their armor?
They are defense 5.
So 1 wound.
Yeah.
And then the other Magus Conclave who have elite still didn't make any difference. Hit once.
Yep.
Only 1. Not so great. Does another wound.
Yep.
My Magus Conclaves either do fantastically well or they do abysmally bad. There's never really any middle ground.
Yeah, I found them really useful that turns 4, 5, and 6 when you just want to just cause a break test, but rest of the turns they were very much plink damage. It's not too bad against my army because there's no way of healing, but against everybody else it's a bit of a
Snake eyes on the. I forgot to turn my Draugr. Do you mind if I quickly give them a swivel?
Oh, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Thank you.
But they're pointing in a completely wrong direction, so they must be.
There we are. And then that's that. Then let's have some melee. Let's get that out of the way. So we'll go Tundra Wolves versus Butchers. So 9 attacks, hitting on 3s. Only 3. That's pretty poor.
Force damage. Did they come from the
damage.
woods?
No.
1 damage. Okay, so it's up to 8. So Huskars are going to cream.
So it was these guys over here. Sorry, where the 3 is.
Sorry. Yeah.
Against your butchers.
So you cause 1 damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're fine.
There. Now we'll go for these ones. So the Tundra Wolves this time again. So 9 attacks. A hit on 3s, which is 6.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. 1 damage. And then the Huskars have 20 attacks.
Yeah, they're nasty. They're a nasty piece of work.
Yeah. Also hitting on 3s, I think.
Yeah, 13 hits.
Yeah. And they have crushing 2.
So 3s.
8 damage.
Yeah. So that'd be 16. That'd be double 1. And there's no nerf. There's no. They're gone.
I'll put the token there. The Tundra Wolves are going to pivot like that. And the Huskars are going to back up. Huh, 1 inch.
Okay.
Like that. There is method to my madness of exposing my flank, but
Yeah, well, the big one being I can't actually charge you.
yeah.
In theory, there in your flank, one pivot, they could, yes, butchers can charge you if I drop the token.
What the?
Because the butchers are.
Oh yeah, they can just.
So they can see you,
Oh,
and they're definitely flank.
I was hoping that my Tundra Wolves would block your line of sight to my Huskarls.
No, because I'm height.
Oh yeah, of course you're height 3, aren't you?
Height 3.
I'd forgotten about that. Never mind.
Okay.
These things happen. Right. That's it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
unless you don't mind me going back and rotating instead of backing up, then.
No, you've backed up. If
Yeah.
you change your rotation angle, I will give you. But I'm sorry about that.
I made the decision. I've got to live with it.
Okay, so
it's going to be messy.
Butchers aren't that bad. I mean, they got
18 attacks in the side.
Yeah, the cushion 2, but there's 4s. It's that 4s is really swingy.
True, yeah.
If I could hit something hard in the front, yeah, I'd be really, really worried. But there's Draugr in the front, so it's not. I'm probably going to do 6 or 7 damage to you, but I think that's the way to do it, to be honest. Okay, so I'm going to double charge you into. Sorry, again with the mouse. My Fallen and the butchers are going to double charge your wolves. So these would move over as far as they can go to the token there, and because Fallen have got every special rule in the entire universe, they've got 2 pivots, so they can pivot slightly. It's about there.
They've downgraded them quite nicely, so that they're still quite nasty, but they're not as nasty as they were.
I think they're as nasty as they were before, but they just made a bit more. They're not Alpha Strike part. Okay. As we said, that's going to go. The Draugr are going to go into the front, into there.
Is that individual mighty next to the wolves? No. That's my Skeld, and he's not mighty. In answer to Steve.
Fallen can't see the wolves. It's Fallen can see the wolves.
Fallen can't see the wolves. What's he talking about?
There.
Yeah. They can definitely see.
Definitely see them. We can see that part of the wolves.
Yeah.
You see the back corner. Okay, this way you start looking at chat and going, really? No, we definitely could see it.
Now I can't remember what height Fallen are. Fallen are only height 2, but yeah, they could see. They could see the wolves.
Let's just roll back to make sure, because everything else is really obvious. Okay.
Yeah, I just said you can see. Hang on.
Yeah.
Grab a ruler.
There. It's there. Yeah.
It's from the center point, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to angle across.
Yeah. You can see.
Remember, the butchers are slightly smaller than the wolves, because they're 120 mil versus 125. So yeah, they can. Right. Fucking backseat drivers. What does he know?
Steve's just trying to slow the game down because he doesn't want to be like ridiculously fast.
Steve, go back to drinking and or whatever. But yeah, they can. But yes, well, it's worth checking if somebody points it out that there's shenanigans going on. Let's just make sure. I'll take these three wounds off, which are the remains of my Last tokens. Okay, so charge there. Boink. Into there. So butchers 1 pivot into there into flank. That's fine. Just wondering. Steve's apologized. Oh, sorry, watching on my phone. Watch on a proper device.
A likely story.
Okay, so butchers into flank. I can't get Maggie. Can Maggie see you?
Probably.
Come on. Okay, she can see you and she can fly. She got the special fly move, so she can jump over top of the. Right, so that was not a good thing to do. I didn't want to do that. There we go. So what I'm going to do is fly Maggie in over the top with a special move into that unit there.
Okay.
Into the side, and the butchers are going to do a charge up there. So 1 bum 90 degrees. And bypass your mage. I do like that rule.
The non-mighty.
Yeah. So then these guys have to share the frontage, which puts Maggie down to the edge there, and that goes into there. And the distance they moved was less than 10 inches, so they can still keep the token.
You're not quite touching the Huskals.
Oh god, yeah, you got
to move forward slightly.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, and Mags. Okay.
The butchers had 2, didn't they?
Maggie needs to be on top. No, she doesn't need to
And
be on top.
Magnhild had 1. Stick her 1 there.
Okay, sorry, there's another point being pointed out that Maggie would be on top. Fuck's sake. Yes, you're right. She would be. Which therefore, if I move this one in first, just see if you can actually get in.
Oh, right, you can't get both at once.
Yeah, it's a good point that the lead points would clash. So that, well, we know that fits. We know that can get in.
Yeah.
Who's got 2 damage?
They do. Yeah. Magnhild has 1.
So they will go down as far as they can, which is there. So Maggie can't get into the top. That's fine. So Maggie's going to have to do something else. So she's going to charge your, surprising enough,
Conclaves.
The conclave.
Yeah.
Just check a distance there so make sure I don't have to fly. I'd rather not fly to do that if you can avoid it. So that'd be 6, 12. Yes, it's fine. It's 13 inches. It's fine. Oh, get off. Yeah. 13.
Which one are you charging?
I'm charging the one with 2 damage already.
You mean A, 1 with 2 damage?
Oh, sorry, A with 2 damage. Oh, yeah.
That's my elite one. God,
yes. Yeah. I know. Sorry, I'm looking down because my camera is right. I've got my camera on a pivot arm and it's right in front of my screen, so that when I'm talking to people, it looks like I'm watching. But unfortunately, there's a honking great lump, which is basically that part there. I can't see at all. So I'm under and round and through and everything onto it.
Right. Whereas mine's a built-in one into my laptop. So.
Okay, so combat-wise stuff. Let's put Maggie. Let's start with the simple one. So triple attacks from an individual still.
21.
So 21 attacks. Rerolling 4.
Rerolling ones as well, yeah.
Yeah. So that's 15, 19 hits.
I'll just click the delete now. Defense is 3, I think. So be 2s.
Yeah. And
let me just double check.
It's no start. Still rolled 9,
3.
so they're definitely dead.
Yeah.
Okay. That ghost's gone. Okay. I'll keep the tension going. Let's go for the double charge over here. So my fallen into the wolves. 8 on 3s, 10 hits. Are they defense 4 still?
Wolves,
yeah.
Defense 4, yeah.
Yeah, so 2s to kill. So 6 damage. They don't have elite or anything like that, do they? I know they have every single rule in the entire neighborhood. No, they don't.
No, Fallen don't, no.
So 6 damage. 9 attacks from the other guys, hitting on 4s, so 4 hits. Killing on 2s, 2 more damage. And an 8, so they're dead.
Ouch.
Okay, so I'm going to backtrack the yeah, I'm going to have to move them back. The butchers back 3 inches. Which allowed the fallen to just pivot and clear. Can they pivot far enough to clear that? Yeah, that's fine. They'll go there. Okay, so the big combat in the middle here. Let's see what happens here. So Draugr, like I said, everybody searches what the Draugr can actually do in combat. 12 attacks, hitting on 5s. So that's 3 hits. And no damage. Wow, that's impressive. 18 attacks from the butchers on the flank, hitting on 4s, 8 hits. Crush 2.
That's
so
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Yeah, like I said, it's far from impressive, but they will stop you from. So just move that token onto that unit there. So no, that's fine. They're on 6 damage. Sorry, they got a nerve of 6.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So this is where it gets really interesting now. So this is your turn 3, is it?
Yeah. So, what am I going to do? Right, I think to start with, which one was I going to go? I'm going to go for the butchers. So the Huskarls are going to spin round and countercharge the butchers.
Yeah, wise move. Yeah.
So
they are just a mincing machine, really, aren't they? Absolute mincing.
Yeah, they're fantastic. The only irritation is that they're not bloodbound, which means that you can't siphon wounds, even though they are foot sons of Korgan in theory.
That is bizarre, isn't it? It must be.
Well, yeah, they're
not in the
strangeness
list
of the
yeah, they're not in the pure Varangrrr list. They're you buy them in as from the the Northern Alliance. Yeah.
My Tundra Wolves, what are they going to do? They're going to
wander away, turn around, come back again.
Yeah. So they're going to sort of. I need to undo that. So they're going to move forward a little bit. Spin round.
Yeah.
Like that. Move forward a little bit.
Apparently it's turn 4 for you.
Pardon?
Apparently it's turn 4.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. The Draugr.
Bob's keeping track of what's going on, which is more than either of us are doing.
Actually, the Draugr are not going to pivot like that because I want to go 8.
It's going to be down to Draugr to win this game, isn't it?
Draugr versus Draugr.
Yeah. A slap off.
Skeld is going to turn round, go. No, he doesn't need to move forward. He's going to more or less stay where he is. And the Magus is realizing the error of his ways.
Getting out of dodge.
Yeah. And he's going to pull back 5.
Mm-hmm.
Shame I can't siphon your Draugr. That'd be quite amusing.
No, that's not allowed. You're not allowed to do that.
Right, shooting. So, actually, they can. No. Now, if I pivot, actually, I don't think I need to pivot. Let's undo what I just did, just to double check that I don't need to pivot. Yeah, I don't need to pivot. So my question is irrelevant. I was going to say if I pivot in this stuff, does that cause me to
minus 1 to hit? No.
But it doesn't make any difference because I don't need to pivot anyway. So Magus Conclave is going to shoot Magnild.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they don't have elite.
No, they're not the elite ones. The Skeld is also going to throw 2 axes at Magnild.
Oh, that's just rude.
He hits with 1.
That's just rude.
But it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
And then the Magus is going to shoot your Draugr. Actually,
okay.
Yeah. With his lightning.
Mm-hmm. 1 hit.
He does have elite, though.
Yes.
Which I keep forgetting. So he hits 3 times. That's a bit better.
Nice. And they are defense 3, so 2 damage. Yeah. So John, roll nerve check on the Draugr first.
No, because it's going to heal them.
Yeah, exactly. And you do it on Maggie as well, and I'll do the same.
Did I do it? No, I didn't do any damage.
I didn't do it.
No.
No, I didn't damage it.
So she doesn't take a.
No! You demand nerve check.
Right, and then the only close combat is that. So
your mincing unit against my butchers. Yeah. Oh god, it's gonna be horrible.
Hitting on 3s, so 15 hits.
Fuck's sake. Okay.
Crushing 2.
3s.
9 damage.
So they're on 11. Yeah, that's. Do you have any? Yeah, you got Skeld next to me, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do they still get it even though they're an ally?
They do.
Oh, nasty. So roll it again. Oh, it's even worse.
They're definitely dead.
Right, and then I'm going to pivot.
Yeah, that'd be good. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a fall right in your ass. Ooh. You can't pivot a lot. You can reform.
Can I not move that far? Can I not turn? Is it only up to 90?
You can pivot 90. But you can do a reform as much as you want. So you can just do 108. You just face the direction you want to face.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll reform.
Yeah.
So I'm like that. Not quite touching you.
You don't want to do that.
Why not?
My forward are in your flank.
That's a good point. I'll go all the way around like that then, and present my flank to your Draugr instead.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
That's the badger.
That's the badger. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the Fallen get a whole TC1 for running down the hill into your flank, but it's much better than having the horrific thought of a fallen come hurtling through there.
Yeah. Right. And it's your turn 5, I believe.
Yeah. So this is quite serious now because you've now got all the tokens. Okay.
I've just been texted by my wife saying that I'm in the dark, so you can't see me. So I'm going to turn the light on.
That's all right. If you want to be the international man in mystery, then you're absolutely welcome to do that.
There we go.
So if I come back,
give Internet Land a brief view of the conservatory.
3 inches, that should be enough. Okay, so my intention is to try and charge the fallen into your Huskals, which are there, so they can see it.
Yeah.
Distance is 3, 6, 9, 12, more than that. So I'm going to have to leave my token behind. It's fine. Sorry, Matt Green just said, it's a conservatory. I thought you were in a garden. I must admit, I did think you were in a garden. I thought that's quite impressive that you're in the garden this evening.
Well, it's not a bad evening, actually.
No, it's... Okay, so I can do 2 pivots because I think so. I'll do a small pivot there. Oh, come on. I hate this. I hate this game. I want the parallel lines that allow me to show where I'm actually going to end up going, because it's bloody irritating not having it. My eyes aren't good enough to be able to spot gaps. I'm having to literally get a ruler out here and check that I can see what I can do. Don't know, with that bloody spot in the way. A bit more. Get your laser line out. No, it's a popsicle stick. So through that gap there, clear that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the Draga are going to charge into
into my side.
Yeah, so that clears that unit there. A bit more. Pivot back. And trundle. Bit more pivot there. Trundle. Bank into there. God, that was a painful maneuver. I hate universal battle. It allows me accuracy that I can't do with my eyes. And
I much prefer it in real life.
The
only good thing is
height and charge there down the hill into your flank.
The only good thing is the undo button.
Yeah, that's really useful. Yeah. And Maggie's going to charge your final conclave. Because what the hell? She can't do. They've moved already. That's fine. Okay. And who had the 1 unit? That's 1 damage there. Okay. There is no shooting left in my army because you killed it. Not that I'm holding that against you, but you killed my Vegas.
I'm just moving your token. Sorry.
All right. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. No, it wasn't. No, it was left over there.
Oh, did you leave it deliberately?
Yeah. No, I went more than 10 inches.
Oh.
So it's wherever it was, roughly there. I think.
I just undid it. So.
Okay. Dope. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's what it was. Okay. So where were we? Combat here. Let's start with Draga into flank. Draga! 24 attacks. Determined to try and kill you. Hitting on 5s. 8 hits. They're TC1 because they've actually run down the hill this time.
Wow, there's a lot of 1s.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't have elite. Which is a clear oversight from the rules committee that Draga should have elite. TC one's a 4 to damage. So that's bloody hell. That's 5 damage from the Draugr. That'd be 5 damage if they're hitting on 5s. Okay, that is
Nice.
that is unusual. That's where it all goes horribly wrong here. Yeah, here we go. 12 hits from the Fallen. And killing on 3, 6 more damage. And 4 to break. Kills them. The Skeld near 5 will definitely kill them.
Oh, I think that might be it.
Unless you get extraordinarily lucky with your mage doing it, I kind of agree with you here. Okay, so spin those, reform that to be that way. Your doggies are facing the south, aren't they? Straight down.
Yeah, they're facing down here.
Facing my deployment zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's difficult to see from a distance, isn't it?
Yeah. So you're going to charge the front of them. That's fine. Who had the 1 damage? Was that Draugr?
Yes.
Okay. You
And
can't
there
charge
was
it.
2 damage on your Fallen. I think.
That wonder if that. Yeah. Okay. What the hell's going on with tokens? Okay. 2 damage. Okay. Maggie's going to charge into your war machine. So 21 hits.
Bajillion dice. That's the other good thing is huge amounts of dice are easy to do.
They are a lot easier. Yeah. Okay. So that's 2 rerolls for elite. So that is 16 damage. 16 hits. And 14 wounds.
Snake eyes.
Yeah, dead. So she's there. Okay. That's my turn 5.
Ow. Right. I don't think I can actually reach you. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. No.
Thanks, Steve.
You're half an inch shy of my Draugr on a 3 for the wild charge, which is irritating. So they're
you're charging Draugr into
your Draugr, but they're a half an inch short of maximum charge distance. So they're going to turn and go forward 4 instead.
Okay.
Then the Tundra Wolves are going to charge into your Draugr there.
How is it on turn 5? It's all dead.
Yeah. Well, Rafiki tabled me turn 4. Last my first game. So.
Yeah, but he's like, isn't he 7th or 8th in the online tournament at 140 players?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean, I play him quite regularly in real life, so he's a lovely chap, and he's
not a lovely chap. He's a horrible person, aren't you, Stephen? You're a horrible person.
He schools me, but not in the sort of the way that the youth refer to schooling.
Yeah. He educates you.
Yeah, he actually helps improve my game rather than just like beating face.
On the 18th. Yeah. Well, this is what I like about this community, and I've been involved in it for a long, long time now. Generally, I mean, there are some dicks, but there's relatively few. But they're and the problem with the streaming games is you end up spotting where mistakes are being made and how to work them out. You try to make it as best you can, and looking at comments doesn't help. But I only look at it when there's an error being made, and I'll correct it.
Right. So shooting. So my Skeld, who is doing surprisingly well with his thrown axes, is going to throw his thrown axes at your Fallen.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't grab the other one for some reason. There he is. For those looking at home. So 1 hits.
1 hit. First 5.
Doesn't do anything though. And then my Magus, who is sneakily stood just next to them, is going to shoot a lightning bolt at point blank.
Ouch.
For 3 hits.
Yeah. Force to wound, 1 damage.
Oh, 1 damage.
Yeah.
Might roll a snake. Might roll double 6, but no. So still at 3. And then the melee. My Tundra Wolves, not Thunderwolves. It's a different game.
You're not playing Space Wolves.
Different game.
It's much easier if you've got Plasma Pistol as well to do the killing.
So 9 attacks, hit on 3s, 7 hits.
Ouch. Defense 3.
Thunderous 1.
Yeah.
So 6 wounds.
Okay.
And then 4, 5, 6, 12. Nothing.
That's nothing.
So they actually heal 1 as well. So that's not so great. So it's your turn 6, I think, unless there's nothing else to do.
No. My turn 6. Okay. Headphones back straight so I can actually listen to everything. Okay, so Maggie clearly has to sort out that Magus of yours, because frankly she's been quite irritating. But I think first things first is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have to leave tokens behind. I don't really want to leave tokens behind. That's a really bad thing to do.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Nobody has any tokens.
It's a draw. That's a really stupid thing to do. Likewise, I'd rather not get charged by you. So 3, 6, 9, 10. Oh, you're 8, aren't you? Plus D3. So 8. So you can go to 8 plus 3 is 11.
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So you can't charge me still either.
Oh, yeah, no. They are slow.
They are very slow, yeah. Okay, so first things first. Pivot here. Actually, can I just do it without doing a pivot? I don't think I can. No, I got. Put training wheels back on. There we go. 4, 5, 6, just short. Oh dear. Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to do a. Can I see your wolves? Are they on the hill or not on the hill? Well, I can see across. I can see that gap there.
I can't see what you're looking at. There you
Sorry.
go. I was not on the wrong. I was not on the right window.
Yeah, so I can see your wolves from my fallen.
Yeah.
Question is, do I want to do that? Because literally there is nothing you can do. You can kill my Draugr, but you can't run into that unit. If I move in and kill that unit, then there is a chance that I could lose it in the 6th turn where you charging into my fallen and killing it with your Draugr, which would be spectacularly funny.
Wouldn't be very Varangrrr-ish if you don't charge, though.
You hold on. You've had your units backing up.
It was like moving backwards, ready to charge again.
Yeah. No, tell you what, I'm just going to keep them where they are, if you don't mind. And I'm going to charge Maggie into your mages down here.
No, poor Magus.
Yeah, it's dead Magus. Well, actually, it's probably not to be dead Magus, to be brutally honest. Individuals have got just enough nerve that individual killing them is not that common. And I'm going to countercharge my Draugr into your wolves. Okay.
Fair.
So to check, you can't get 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're outside. So tell you what, no, let's put you back to where it was, if you don't mind. I'm doing a Bob Aspland move there. So I'm just going to back him up. As far as I'll go. So 1.8 inches. Like there. Maggie's going to go into that. Oh, fuck off. I don't even know where your base is there. It's got a big chuffing cloak on. There we go.
I know.
There you go. Into there. And counter charging into there.
Yeah, I stole the units off of other people and slightly recolored them and things.
Yeah, they look good. They look good. Okay. Somebody's pointing out, isn't the Skeld in the way anyway? No, it's because the Skeld is yielding, so they just go straight through it, like it's not there. Just to clarify that comment. Okay, so
infamy. They've all got infamy.
I'm not quite sure. I know what the reference is, but I just can't understand why the reference is relevant today.
Sure.
Okay,
I'm sure he'll explain it in a sec.
Yeah, it's Bob. It was some very obscure and very, very intelligent comment, but I've just completely lost me. Okay, shooting. There is no shooting left in the armies. Well, there won't be very long anyway, because I'm trying to kill you. Draugr, ticking your wolves. So 12 attacks, hitting 05s. 7 hits. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Is that? Are you on the hill? You're not on the hill, are you?
I don't know. Shall I move them and check?
Yeah. It's up. Go. Yeah, you are on the hill. Okay, so you're on the hill. So we're both on the hill. So there's no TC. Okay, that's fair enough. So your defense 4, so 5 damage.
Ouch.
And roll to kill. 7. So 11, 13 now.
I'll just double check. They are 10, 12.
So they are 7. They're dead with the 12.
They're going to re-roll for the Skeld.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
sorry. Yes, I called your cock up the Bob Asplin maneuver. Infamy, the vulgar infamy. It wasn't a cock up. I spotted it. I only spotted Bob because you've pointed out so many times that you do that as a trick to deliberately put your unit. You sort of measure it perfectly, then pivot without checking again, and suddenly you're in charge arc. It happens so often. Okay,
I
so
it would yield. I wasn't sure if it would have landed. Stop it.
Yeah. Okay. So checking your Meg. Let me just here with my.
It's going to hurt.
Yeah, 7 attacks.
Then again, the Magus is wearing plate armor because he's defense 5.
I know, it's ridiculous. Okay, so that's good. So that's 7 hits. That'll do. And Maggie is crushing 2, so 3s. Yeah!
2
2
wins.
damage. But you can't. But at least you can't throw.
No, can't lightning you.
Can't do any shots at me. Okay. So that is it for my turn 6.
Ouch. All right. It's my turn.
So
6.
you have to do Banzai. You have to charge your Maid and your Skull into the.
So the Draugr are going to stonk into your Draugr.
Yeah. It's a Varangrrr-off.
They're just shambling, flailing mindlessly at each other.
No.
Slap fight. Then my Magus and my Skeld are both going to charge your Fallen.
Absolutely. Yep. We should end up with a. If that happens, it ends up with a 0-0 draw.
That'd be hilarious. Right. No, that's it. So we'll start with these guys first. So Varangrrr-off. So they have 12 attacks, if I remember rightly. Is that right?
Varangrrr, yes, 12 attacks.
Yeah.
5.
So 2 hits.
Mm-hmm. Defense 3. 1 damage.
1 wound. And then see if they run away. So 12, 14. That destroys them.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. They're dead.
Boom.
Everything's dead, Dave. Dave,
Everything is. Even the Draugr are dead, but they were dead already.
Draugr dead, Dave.
I'm going to advance an inch. Well, D6.
Okay. 2 inches.
Oh, no, it's advancing. So.
Oh, sorry.
3 inches.
3 inches. Yeah. Okay.
If I can get it to go 3 instead of 3.1 or 2.8. There we go. 3.
Okay.
Then we'll have the hilarity of 2 non-mighty people fighting. So
you only need to score 1 damage and get a good roll.
the Magus is going to attack first. So he's got 5s. It's a hit.
No damage.
No, it doesn't do anything. And then the Skeld, who actually has twice as many attacks at 2. So he hits on 5s.
Nope.
Neither hit. So that'll be nothing. And then
that's it, isn't it?
That's it. And then who rolls for 12 for 7th turn?
It's you, isn't it? End of turn.
So yeah, that's the end of my turn. So
no, it finishes there. Okay.
We have a virtual handshake.
Excellent. So that's a win to me, 2-0. With the fall,
it's doubled or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we enter it as 2-0, and then Paul does his maths on it to make it into something.
Maths is hard.
Yeah, but he's an intellectual. Is Paul? Can't say the same for Matt, to be honest, but Paul is certainly intellectual. So that's it then. So win to me and Skeld.
That was good fun.
It's been really good fun. You just learn for you is just watch out for your angles for when you're pivoting there, because you're that would have been painful if you'd have opened your flank to my fallen come charging in.
Thanks for pointing that out.
There's no point winning by
gotcha.
Gotchas. Yeah, that's it. It's a gotcha. It's like, look, I know what you want to do there. You want to face off, so you're going to take one in the flank and one in the front. You want the fallen in the front, not the side. Okay, so I'm going to just run the end credits, and thank you very much for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you later. And Skeld, I'll see you on the other side of this, and we can work out the maths. Okay.